Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We get things started up at MetLife Stadium. The Titans in town to take on Gang Green. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. Big Derrick Henry with a couple of touchdown runs. Another game of interest in the AFC East has us checking in on the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And that one's gone to the half with them leading the visiting Miami Dolphins. It's Mac Jones with a touchdown pass there. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And that game all tied up as they do battle with the visiting Lions. We continue on with the check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Jags. And they were able to have a little bit of success on the ground. The question will be, will they stick with it? Or will they be throwing more to try and regain this lead? Meanwhile, for the Colts, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. Coaches, we know the professions in different ways. They like what they saw in that first half.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
4 yards on the pickup.
Robinson now, off play action. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. Delivers another one to Pierce. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. From the 27, Lawrence. And he will find Ridley on the left side. That one a first down pickup of 8.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. His throw incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And one more time, here's Kirk. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Jaguars.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The quick slant caught. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Lawrence. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Etienne trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Trying to power it in with Arma. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Alex Arma, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Indy offense ready to go once again, and we'll get another look at Alec Pierce.
He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys that's being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Our eyes and attention on the fullback. Big time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 47.
Here's Robinson looking to throw on second down. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Now Robinson off the play fake. And he rifles one incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Incomplete. Michael Davis on the coverage.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
There's Robinson showing the flash. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
17-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and
1. Robinson to throw on second down. And this one complete to Doolin. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, Robinson. Left side, he finds Pierce. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves it all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Back to throw, Robinson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Jaguars back with it on offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. On third down, Lawrence. And he wisely will throw that one away. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now Lawrence to throw. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. They'll get it inside the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Lawrence.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Sly able to put this one through.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Now a give to Taylor.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Looking to throw. Robinson. And that'll be taken in by Strong.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Robinson.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Back to throw. Robinson. He finds Pierce. It's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. They'll try and run with their fullback.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to take this down to about the 17.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Colts!
Mo Alley-Cox.
5-yard touchdown.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Now Lawrence.
And able to puts it on the carpet. It's out. And he's got some space here. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Eluding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Here's Lawrence.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down.
Draw play, ETN.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Here we go, gotta have it. Lawrence.
Man open, here is Jones.
And he is going to have the Jaguars first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. And he's got it. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
And to throw again is Lawrence. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from Pater. Now Lawrence.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. A give to the fullback on the dive. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 10, 55 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Lawrence looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. Here's Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And quickly another first down, but tackled inbounds. A final shot now for Lawrence. Able to find Jones. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete.